Hi, I'm Cindy Costales, Senior Librarian at the Monterey Park Bruggemeyer Library. I'm here today with the Prize Book Club. We're here today celebrating the joys of shared reading because October is National Reading Group Month. Every October, this is celebrated by the Women's National Book Association. They promote National Reading Group Month throughout the country. And we'd like to tell you a little bit about how we enjoy shared reading here at the Monterey Park Library. We do have book kits, and the library provides the books. And we're going to hear from some of our book club members who will tell you about how much they enjoy reading together. This is Norm Jaffe, a longtime member of the Prize Book Club. Mr. Jaffe, can you share with us some interesting experiences that you've had with the Prize Book Club and maybe a book that you've enjoyed reading?
Should I tell you about the fights?
Oh.
No, actually, our group has lasted 23 years, mainly because we're polite, thoughtful, brief, and we come back to the words of the language of the author quite often. Next to me is Dorothy Ellis, who is one of the original members of our group, and she and I always have good points of view to exchange. One of my favorite books has been Ladies and Gentlemen of the Jury, about the summation of the attorneys of classic cases where the attorney pulls out all the stops to convince the jury of what's going on. Dorothy?
Hi, I've belonged to the book group since 1991, and I have loved every meeting of it. My favorite book is usually the one we're reading. I'm an avid reader and have read ever since I've been able to read, but this group has opened doors for me that I would not have walked through on my own. One of my special favorite books, which we read years ago, was Year of the French, which was the story of the conflict between the Irish and the British. And right now, my favorite book is the one we're reading.
Hi, I'm Norma Brown. I've been a member of the book club since 2005, and I've enjoyed it immensely. I have many favorite books. In fact, I come to a blank which one I would want to say is my very favorite. I like the one I'm reading now, and I especially enjoy the comments of our members. Everybody has a different point of view on the books, and sometimes they enlighten you, and so this is valuable to me, and I love the book club, and I hope I can continue for a long time.
Hi, I'm Charlene Jaffe, and I have been a member a long time, and I really do enjoy coming to the book group. My favorite book was I guess it was The Madman and the Dictionary. Pardon me?
I think it was The Professor.
The Professor and the Dictionary, and it was fascinating. This guy was crazy, but he wrote contributed to writing our dictionary. And the other one I'm really enjoying is this Help. It's a fascinating book. Okay, Robert.
Hi, I'm Bob, and
Bob
I've been
is currently the discussion leader of our group.
I'm Bob, and I have been a member of this group for many, many years. I too find almost every book that we read interesting, but I think that's in part because we only read interesting books. We don't deal in junk here at all. If we read it, it's something worth reading. And as we've said more than once, in many cases, it is we who are readers who are on trial rather than a book. If you want to read Stendhal or Goethe or the great classic writers, you've got to try to measure yourself against them because they're beyond your assessment anyway. The favorite book I think that I've had read in a long, long time is one called The White Tiger, and it's a social protest novel written by what I suspect is the angriest Indian, the Bombay type Indian in the whole world. I have never encountered so much pure rage, and it's a justifiable rage. It's not a petty carping, fault-finding kind of rage. It's one where all the stops are pulled out almost on every page, and when you finish it, you're really shaken, and it makes you realize how much needs to be done yet for the human rights movement in the world. I think this is all I have to say right now.
My name is Esther Valley, and I have been coming to the club for a long time. We're very fortunate that the kinds of books that we read have been of many interest, both modern and classics. We even read a part of Dante's Alighieri, famous book. I can't think of the title right now. The Inferno. It was positive. I too am in love with the book that we're reading at the moment that we're reading it. My favorite book has been also the one about the compilation of putting the Oxford Dictionary together. It was outstanding. We have both biographies and modern books and classics. We have found some beautiful, beautiful books. We spent a lot of good laughs together and wonderful, wonderful discussion.
Randy, I want to add something to that.
Cindy, go ahead and talk to Norm.
Okay, Norm, you had another comment that you wanted to share?
Yes, please. Well, of course, the group is open, and we would like to invite you all to join us. A word about how we put the list together. Each member throws in a couple of titles, and so you have a vested interest in our reading list, and that's one of the reasons why we lasted so long. Cindy?
Yes, as Norm was mentioning, we do have a list, and we put it together in a brochure. So if you're interested in joining this book club, the Prize Book Club, or if you want to form your own book club, we have the materials for you. Through the help of the Prize Book Club, we have a list of the book club kits, and we also have these wonderful book club kits that are filled with books, so that you can check them out with your own book club, or you can join the Prize Book Club. We always look forward to Thursdays to the Prize Book Club coming to the library. We enjoy talking with them and hearing about the books that they're reading. They are currently reading The Help, and I know the bestseller, The Help. And so if you're interested in reading the book, come down and find out more about the Prize Book Club. They do meet on Thursdays at 2 o'clock here in Study Room 2. So if you have any questions, come up to the reference desk or call the library, and we'd be happy to connect you to the Prize Book Club.
One more thing. Never a dull moment. We have never a dull moment.
And one more thing from Mr. Jaffe.
Our group has had a lot of cooperation and help from the library. In the old days, in the beginning, we each would have to scrounge around all over town to get a copy of the book. Then the library undertook to collect 10 copies of the book for us, and that's been extremely helpful. And now this kit, which we've been using for the last 6 months, we actually have not only the same title but the same edition, so we're always on the same page, same translations. We're thankful for the help from the library.
As you can see, this is a great group. Come join us.